None of us learned the truth about animals as kids. We only learned believable lies. Now it's time to change that. All your life, you've heard that bulls hate the color red. That's a lie. Bulls don't care about red. They only react to movement. So the bull isn't actually mad at the color. It's mad at the guy waving a cloth like crazy in front of it. So if a bull ever charges at you, remember this. The problem isn't your red heavy fashion sense, it's just your movements. But at least bulls react. This animal tries to solve problems by ignoring them. This is an ostrich. Apparently, when life gets hard, it buries its head in the sand. But that's a lie. Ostriches don't run away from problems. They just check their eggs. From a distance, it looks like they've disappeared. But let's be honest. A 30-foot bird doesn't just disappear. Even the famous magician David Copperfield would struggle to pull that off. Now let's move on to something you thought was chasing you for years. Mosquitoes. You've probably heard they all drink blood, but that's a lie. Only females bite. The males? They live a completely vegan life, feeding on plant nectar. So yeah, you are nature's chosen victim, and you're not being attacked by who you think, but by a swarm of females. And while we're talking about creatures that live in your home, let's talk about dogs. People say dogs see the world in black and white. That's a lie. Dogs can see colors, just not as many as you. Their world is on low graphic settings, like performance mode instead of Ultra HD settings. And another myth. A dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. That's also a lie. These guys lick whatever they find on the ground, and then they lick your face. Let's not romanticize that. But dogs are just the beginning. The real confusion starts with cats. You've probably heard that cats always land on their feet. That's a lie. They're good at it, but they're not superheroes. Height, angle, timing, it all matters. This system isn't flawless, because when they fall from very high places, they realize that the laws of physics don't have a sense of humor. And then there's the milk thing. We all grew up thinking cats love milk. That's our biggest misconception, because most adult cats are lactose intolerant. So basically, we're rewarding them with stomach problems and then running to the vet. And speaking of things that aren't what they seem, we can't skip penguins. The internet told us they stay loyal for life. That's a lie. Some do, but most don't. Cheating, partner stealing, total drama. Yeah. Less true love, more wildlife reality show. And if that just ruined your idea of loyalty, let's move on to something you thought was actually chasing you. For years, we believed snakes chase humans. But snakes don't want you, they're not interested in you. If one is coming toward you, it's probably trying to escape, and you're standing in the wrong place. So congratulations, you're the problem. And speaking of things you fear for no reason, people say touching a frog gives you warts. That's false. Warts come from viruses, not from frogs. Frogs won't ruin your skin, but uncontrolled diets and eating disorders will. Now it's time for bees. Everyone says a bee dies after it stings you. That's a lie. Only honeybees die. Other bees, they sting you. And if they like the taste of you, they might come back. So if you think you're attractive, get ready, because a second round is possible. And finally, here we have the sloth, the animal everyone thinks is just lazy. But here's what no one tells you. They're so slow that algae actually grows on them. Yes, they're not just animals. They're an ecosystem. Small creatures live on them, grow on them, turning them into a moving forest. So if you ever see a sloth doing absolutely nothing, remember this. It's not lazy. It's just living life at a speed your brain can't even comprehend.